Hi, welcome back to my channel. Today I have a box from Tote. As you can see here, I have already opened this to check because recently when I bought bags from Tote outlet, sometimes the bags came damaged or has too many dents, and I wanted to check before I set up to film so that I don't end up with an frustrating unboxing. So this time the bag did come with some padding, but unfortunately this is not a factory red bag. Before we look into this, I thought I would do an update on the previous bag I received from them. This is a bag that came with a big dent from the handle situation. I think when they ship or when they store this bag, they press the handle in without any protection, so it caused a dent here. I have tried to remedy this and try to condition it and warm it up slightly, but the dent still doesn't go away. I'm keeping this bag though. I will just use it, so we'll see. Maybe in a year or two the dent would be less obvious. Now let's take the bag out. I didn't unwrap anything. This is how the bag came. Apparently this is probably a display or a return. It's likely to be a display bag because I can see that it somewhat looks like a used bag. It doesn't look horrible. Once I stuff it up, it will be fine. So this is their Hitch backpack in olive green color. I believe this one is their sport calf leather. I think they also have a filtered 4D with the same leather. I wanted to get the filtered, but it was sold out before I got a chance. I think the filtered did show up on Coach Outlet website, but I wasn't the lucky one to get that one. So I thought I would get this Hitch backpack because I do like their backpack. So the leather does look a little tired on this part area, probably from the bag sitting on the shelf for too long. As long as I stuff it up with some paper, it should look fine. And once I start using this, it shouldn't matter because it will look like that anyway. So, but luckily, this bag doesn't come with any scratches or scuff mark that I can tell. So in case you haven't seen other Hitch backpack video on YouTube, let me quickly go through the features. So it has a top handle like this, very comfortable for you to carry this. And then on the back, the backpack strap is padded backpack strap with a Coach hang tag. You can remove this if you don't like the hang tag, or you can use other bag charm. And then it's an adjustable so that you can adjust the length that you like for your bag. Also at the back is this padded mesh material so that it's more breathable. It doesn't get too hot in summer. And it doesn't have any pockets on the front. On the side, you do get two pockets with a magnetic closure. The magnet is pretty strong because you can see that it does find each other and snap into place. Sometimes I'm really worried about magnetic closure bag because oftentimes I cannot find where to get it to close, and then I end up scratching the bag. So I'm not sure I like the design with this lid or the cap covering the pockets because it's hard to put a water bottle if you want to use it for travel. On the front is the same type of magnetic closure, and if you don't have anything inside, it may be a little bit challenging to find the correct position to close this bag. Open it up, it has this drawstring, so even though the magnetic closure doesn't fully close, your thing should be just fine as long as you pull this tight. Look like I get lucky. This bag does come with a dust bag. Not sure the backpack will fit in this dust bag though. Well, at least I get one, right? Inside the bag probably is too hard to tell, but it has a back compartment for a small laptop or an iPad. I don't think a big laptop can fit in this compartment. And it also has a zip pocket. On the front, you do get two slip pockets. You can use it to keep your keys or your phone in place so that it's easier to find. Other than that, it's just a fabric lining inside. I think this feels like they are micro suede fabric. It's not real suede lining. So this is not the first Hitch backpack I have. Previously, I also bought this one. I really love this one. This one has the bison leather texture, but it's not a real bison leather, it just has the look of it. And because this one I bought it new directly from their retail store, that's why you can see even though I have used it multiple times, it still looks quite structured and new. It isn't perfect with this purchase, but I think it's good enough for me. At least this bag doesn't have a lot of dents on it. So I'm happy and I love this color. I'm really into green lately, so I'll start using it and just enjoy the bag, enjoy this summertime. Thanks for joining me today for this unboxing. I bought this bag from their Coach warehouse sales. If you have any question about this Hitch backpack, let me know in the comment area. Otherwise, I'll talk to you again next time. Bye!